Hi, hi. Thanks for watching. This is Marcia, and I wanted to talk to you about bottles. What kind of bottles? Oil bottles. And specifically the labeling of the oil bottles, because I remember back when I was new, it was confusing. And Young Living has made some changes to the labels from when I started, which might even have you asking more questions than when I started. So let's take a look at the Thieves bottles because this is a great way to demo what I want to talk about because Thieves bottles come all three ways. So they come in a 5 ml Vitality label, which is this white label, and they come in a 15 ml regular label, and it comes in, and that's easier to see if I take the top off, a 10 ml roller. And what does any of that mean and why? Well, first of all, the oil in all three of these is the exact same oil. Young Living doesn't skimp on any oil. They use seed to seal growing practices and distilling practices and testing practices on all their oils. So they're the exact same. The only difference is how they're packaged. So this white label is a vitality label, and that means the instructions on this bottle are going to be for internal use. And that means when I educate you about this bottle of oil, I'm going to tell you how you can use it internally. So if I'm talking about immunity support, the only time I can talk about that is when I'm talking about the internal use for that oil. These regular oil labels, when I talk about these, I'm going to talk about diffusing and using them topically. And of course, the roller, we're going to talk about using it topically. Now, it's the exact same oil, so you can use them how you want. But that'll help clear up a little bit of why the labels are different and why I educate differently based on which label. So it might help to also know how many drops per bottle are in the 5 and 15 ml bottles. So a 5 ml, depending upon the thickness of the oil, is going to have 85 to 100 drops in it. This 15 ml is going to have 250 to 300 drops of oil in it. Why is that important? So I know that I like cedar wood in my diffuser at night to help me sleep. So I use about 4 drops of cedar wood every night. So that means it comes in a 15 ml. That means my cedar wood is going to last me about 2 months. And if you have an option of an oil coming in this size or this size, it's almost always a better deal price per drop buying the larger bottle. Now, the other thing about roller bottles is that they're not meant to last a long time. They're meant for you to use them because when you roll them on, you're going to get some skin cells down in this bottle of oil. And you're not going to be able to keep this bottle of oil as clean as you would when you're using a bottle of oil like this. So, and I'm going to grab a topical use oil. So I've got Valor here. And you do not want to touch the tops of your rollers. You want to make sure that you're a clean oiler and that you use your oil just like this. So the only time you would be touching the tops of your bottles is if you're using a roller top. All right, so that is a brief rundown on oil labeling. If you want to see all the different vitality oils that Young Living has, so you automatically know they're safe for internal use, if they have that vitality label on them, go to your virtual office and search the word vitality. And you're going to have many, many oils come up, and you are going to know they are safe for internal use. Most of them aren't going to taste good, so you might want to hide them in a capsule. All right, thanks for watching.